live. I gotta get my alternate self turned on here. Oh, better not say that. Somebody will say, oh, you shouldn't say that. That isn't right. Oh, I'm excited to hopefully get things going right. New live streaming. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Alright, this is retarded. I don't know why I gotta go through this way just to get to the show. Irritating. Oh, now I gotta change that again. So much stuff to do here. Just get on to the show. And then I can't get a picture to load up correctly on the website. I haven't figured that out yet. And I had it up there once. It was working. And now it's not working. Alright. Hello, Dick. How you doing? Loud and clear. That is good to know. Thank you. Liked and shared already. That's wonderful. I gotta do my... gotta get mine going now. Get mine liked and shared. And I'll be ready to go. I do this to help my numbers, by the way. In case you're wondering. It's all about numbers. Numbers and how many people you got watching and commenting. And so now I'll put myself in there. Alright, there we go. Now it's working. Alright. Well, glad that you made it. And before I started the lesson, I was a little bit late. I was trying to work on my website. And I can't get a picture loaded up for some reason. I got it in the right place. I got it. It shows up on my test site on my local file, but it doesn't want to show up on a real page for some reason. The link works that I got there for the iPad for Gold link on my page. I don't know why the picture doesn't show up. So, anyway, I'll have to work on that a little bit later. But right now, let's get busy with the lesson, which tonight is Gospel of John, chapters 15 and 16, and day 37. We are nearing the end of this Lent reading schedule, so it's been a pleasure to be a part of this and able to share the Bible during these 40 days. Not quite as amazing as the 365 days, but still amazing, even the same, to be here every day and to be able to share the Bible with you. And thanks for my friend Dick to invite me to do this for him and for whoever listens. It's a great honor and pleasure to be part of it. So we're gonna keep doing a Bible reading. We just don't know what we're gonna actually get into next. I still think a good idea would be to look into the miracles and just kind of do some searching on that and research on that. Not to make anybody right or wrong, but just to explore the miracles and the different things. I mean, even as far as we can, like I was talking about, connecting the paranormal with scripture, and we can go into, well, Saul being converted, changing his name to Paul, and he saw a bright light. What was all that about? A lot of people in the paranormal world claims to see a bright light. And those who have out-of-body experiences and things like that claim to see a bright light. And you just wonder, exactly, what was that all about? And of course, the Bible talks about it, the salvation of Paul. And so, but it'd be interesting to just kind of explore some of that stuff from a scientific point of view, possibly. Not to say anything is wrong or right or anything, just to explore the things that occurred. And these are documented things that people had written about, so obviously it had to have happened, right? We can only go by what people tell us from what they have written down. And it's up to us to what we do with it. Anyway, my job is to share. And that's what I'm going to do. So tonight we're going to share John chapters 15 and 16 with the normal music. Here we go.
Wish I had a kitchen with a big wooden table and a bay window looking out over the back 40 acres. I wish I had a back 40 acres full of flowers and cucumbers and a path through the woods down the hill to the river. You there, we'll throw stones in the water, we'll throw stones in the water, throw stones in the water. Calling on the spirits lost and forgotten, come sit around my table. We'll feast from the garden, tell stories of madness, stories of crazy and lost inhibitions, and adventures to the tops of the highest of mountains and down to the valleys, down and up again. And I'll meet you there. Stones in the water, throw stones in the water, throw stones in the water. Wish I had a fire with a circle full of family. Your arms around my middle, so strong to hold me. Laughter and song, moonlight and stories. I throw words in the fire and give them to cinder. All my fears and desires, cumbersome hindrance. Life in the sun, life in the shadows. And I'll meet you there with those stones in the water. With those stones in the water. With those stones in the water. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there.
Well, I wanna write you a story, but I ain't got one to tell. One that's laden with hooks like you read in a book, and it gets itself stuck in your head. All I've got is this guitar and a heart that's been broken into. A few little songs, hope you'll all sing along and have a drink or two. As the band it plays and that music keeps calling our names. Who we are and who we're becoming is all about change. I know these stories won't leave us the same. Well, the world, it keeps on changing, but me, I stay the same. At least that's what I tell myself, so I've got somebody to blame. It's time to look in the mirror to the things we cannot see. If this world's gonna get any better, then it has to start with me. And the band it plays, yeah, that music keeps calling our names. Who we are and who we're becoming is all about change. I know these stories won't leave us the same. Well, we've all been caught up in the madness. We've all got stories to tell, 'cause we've all all seen glimpses of heaven and walked through pieces of hell. But we're all still left here standing, and we won't be afraid, 'cause we're all in this together. I know these stories won't leave us the same.
John 15.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another, as I have loved you. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me hateth my Father also. If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without a cause. But when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning.
John 16.
These things have I spoken unto you, that ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God service. And these things will they do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. But these things have I told you, that when the time shall come, ye may remember that I told you of them. And these things I said not unto you at the beginning, because I was with you. But now I go my way to him that sent me, and none of you asketh me, Whither goest thou? But because I have said these things unto you, sorrow hath filled your heart. Nevertheless I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. And when he is come, he will reprove the world of sin, and of righteousness, and of judgment. Of sin, because they believe not on me. Of righteousness, because I go to my Father, and ye see me no more. Of judgment, because the prince of this world is judged. I have yet many things to say unto you, but ye cannot bear them now. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you. All things that the Father hath are mine. Therefore said I, that he shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you. A little while, and ye shall not see me. And again a little while, and ye shall see me, because I go to the Father. Then said some of his disciples among themselves, What is this that he saith unto us? A little while, and ye shall not see me. And again a little while, and ye shall see me, and because I go to the Father. They said therefore, What is this that he saith, a little while? We cannot tell what he saith. Now Jesus knew that they were desirous to ask him, and said unto them, Do ye inquire among yourselves of that I said, A little while, and ye shall not see me, and again a little while, and ye shall see me? Verily, verily I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy. A woman, when she is in travail, hath sorrow, because her hour is come. But as soon as she is delivered of the child, she remembereth no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world. And ye now therefore have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice, and your joy no man taketh from you. And in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it you. Hitherto have ye asked nothing in my name. Ask, and ye shall receive, that your joy may be full. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs. But the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you plainly of the Father. At that day ye shall ask in my name. And I say not unto you that I will pray the Father for you, for the Father himself loveth you, because ye have loved me, and have believed that I came out from God. I came forth from the Father, and am come into the world. Again I leave the world, and go to the Father. His disciples said unto him, Lo, now speakest thou plainly, and speakest no proverb. Now are we sure that thou knowest all things, and needest not that any man should ask thee. By this we believe that thou camest forth from God. Jesus answered them, Do ye now believe? Behold, the hour cometh, yea, is now come, that ye shall be scattered, every man to his own, and shall leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
universe is calling you. The universe is calling me. It speaks both day and night. It's full of dark and light, and I've heard others call from light years away, and they're real and they're here. Space and time are instantly clear. Planets spin, grids in place. We can travel through space, fields and forms, math and voids. It all seems with one voice. It's home. Boundaries set, foundations laid. Sound was heard, matter made. Solar systems from afar. Names and numbers for the stars, and I've heard others call from light years away, and they're real and they're here. Space and time are instantly clear. Planets spin, grids in place. We can travel through space. It's the Lord's.
All right, well, that is it. Ah, good, and the picture showed up at the end. I like that. That finally worked. All right. Well, I just don't know why on my website, why I can't get that one picture working. I think it's just something how I have something labeled. But what's weird is it works on my local file. And I uploaded that to the server. And it should work on the same thing. I don't get why it's not working. So just hope that I can get that figured out. I'm trying to help my friend out that has the IBAN for Gold company, and I'm trying to do a little support for him on my page. So I got the link up there. It works fine. But so out of the miracles that were written, the first miracle, if I remember, is the water turned into wine. That's what's noted as being the first. Am I correct about that? You're welcome. And I'm glad that everything worked. Nothing quit on me. And the sound was good, as far as I can tell. No echo. And no real terrible lag time. I noticed it a little bit only because I listened to the recording, the preview part of it first. Right, good wine, and it was like wine that was aged for many years, right? And so, but that was the first, what we could call the first documented miracle. Is that what you call that? I do believe that he did other miracles, maybe even before that. Of course, that is pure speculation on our part. But I think he knew, one, he knew he was God from way before. Yep, it was the finest. And then the other things about some of the questions like that I have is like feeding the 5,000 with the few fish and a little bit of bread that they had. How did that work out? Amazing. 5,000, and I think there was it 7,000 at one point? That's right. Alright, so tomorrow night's reading, moving right along for the continuation of our present schedule here. We got chapters 17 and 18, I think. Let me verify that. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Alright, March 23rd, Friday. And, day 38. Oh, only one chapter. Only chapter 17. John chapter 17. For day 38, March 23rd. And then we only have 2 days left. And we're done. And today's fruit of the day, still Thursday, so I've got yet. For midnight. Still Thursday. And it is kindness. Alright, so, and if you look at the Galatians 5, you look at the fruits of the Spirit, and I put each fruit of the Spirit with the day of the week, which I call the fruit of the day. Okay? So today is kindness. Tomorrow or Friday is goodness. Okay? Now, you notice we have 2 left over. Okay? Which is meekness and self-control. Which, without self-control, none of these fruits or gifts of the Spirit would be even possible to accomplish. And the only way we can get that self-control is actually from the Holy Spirit. So, we need to rely on His guidance and His strength and support. We could never do it on our own. We would never even accomplish one of the 9 fruits. So keep that in mind. But with all that, I think that's all I got. And once again, Dick, who sometimes we have a difference of opinion on some of the smallest things, but nothing major to be concerned about, but just some of the little tidbits and nuggets of stuff that we might not agree on. It doesn't mean that we're wrong or right or whatever. Every now and then, we'll actually agree on something, which is nice to know. And so what he is mentioning here in chat is, without the support and guidance of the Holy Spirit, we wouldn't be able to accomplish any of these fruits. But you know, I think even though we have these, I wouldn't really call them disagreements, but maybe, they could be disagreements, but not in a negative way necessarily. But we have these, differences of opinion. That is actually how we can learn. Okay. And the political viewpoints is one of the differences that we'd have, which has nothing to do with the biblical or religious point of view necessarily. But I could imagine in the day of Christ, even amongst the 12, there was differences of opinion. Okay? And, I could imagine they probably had some good discussions. And I don't think that either one of them changed each other's minds. Okay? I do think that each of them learned from each other. That's right. So, as long as we keep the friendship intact, it doesn't matter what anyone's opinion is. What makes the big difference is that we can look at each other's opinions and say, okay, I'm fine with that. You can have that thought. And I agree with that. In my own family, I got situations that I'm not going to get into, but I'll just say that, we have to learn to be flexible in family situations and things, that we just need to be flexible about it. And that's where the idea of the so-called agape love or spiritual love comes into play. That we don't have to agree with everyone, political, religious, or scientifically, or whatever. But we need to respect them. We need to respect what their ideas are. We need to respect what their thoughts are. Give them the respect. We might not agree with them. I don't agree with some of the politics stuff. Okay? But I'm not going to hate anybody for what their viewpoint or what their choice is. That's the whole point of freedom of choice. And I think what I was thinking of, Dick, if you wanted to, we can go right back, keep it in line with what we're reading here. We got the book of John, and we got the book of Acts, right? Is that right? Why don't we go right on into our next reading schedule? Let's read through the book of Acts. Let's do that. And we can talk about some of this other stuff, like the miracles of Christ. And there was one series of books that I had from a Baptist preacher. I'm not Baptist. And they were probably one of the hardest group of people for me to agree with, but they still had their own opinions and their own thoughts, and some of their things that they talked about were interesting. But this guy had the All series, and he had 25, 26 books of the All series. It was probably a $600 collection of books. Unfortunately, life experiences, I lost a lot of that stuff. But anyway, as I was reading some of that stuff, one of the books he had was all the miracles of Christ. All the women of the Bible had all the miracles and all the words of Christ. Actual, all the words that he spoke, that were documented. Okay, now, and in some of the Bibles you have the red letter Bible. That gives you all the words of Christ in the New Testament. Blue letter Bible in some of the study areas. And so, anyway, it'd be interesting to go into all the miracles, or look at the different things, like that. Yeah, exactly. So now that I got done rambling on about the rest of that stuff, let's go ahead and call it a night, and we'll be back. Same time, same bad channel. Well, maybe not same time, we'll see. We'll see if I can be on time or not. I gotta work on that website and find out why that picture ain't working. But thank you for joining ERRT Radio YouTube. And for anyone that sees this later, we'll see you next time. Remember, tell a friend, and keep flexible in your opinions. Okay, what is that now? Bat channel. Yeah, same bat channel. Yeah. That's right. Alright, well, everyone have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.